Thanks for listening to BYU-Idaho Radio's Evening Headlines for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. I'm Brandon Isle. Bonneville County deputies shot and killed a suspect who was driving erratically through Idaho Falls early Sunday morning. According to a Bonneville County Sheriff's Office news release, a deputy was trying to stop a vehicle on Woodruff Avenue by 1st Street in Idaho Falls after the vehicle nearly hit the deputy's car head-on. The vehicle was not pulling over and was crossing multiple traffic lanes. A deputy performed a pit maneuver and other deputies surrounded the suspect vehicle to try to stop the driver. They also tried to contact the driver but fired shots at the suspect, which hit the suspect. Idaho Falls police officers performed medical aid on the suspect until the Idaho Falls ambulance arrived and took the suspect to Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center, where the suspect later died. The driver was the only person in the vehicle at the time of the shooting. The East Idaho Critical Incident Task Force and detectives from multiple agencies are investigating the circumstances surrounding this shooting. The sheriff's office has not released the name of the suspect. The summer driving season has ended, and that could help us see lower gas prices. AAA Idaho says Idaho's average price for gas is $3.58 a gallon, 2 cents lower than last week and 5 cents lower than last month. A year ago, we were paying more than $4 for a gallon of gas. With crude oil trading at around $70 a barrel, we could see lower prices continue to come our way. Right now, the average price in Rexburg is $3.51, in Idaho Falls is $3.43, and Pocatello is $3.60. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is taking humanitarian efforts to South America. Elder David A. Bednar of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles of the Church and his wife, Susan Bednar, completed a 10-day ministry in Peru and Ecuador. Elder Bednar participated in news events in Lima, Peru, and Guayaquil, Ecuador, announcing the $1.6 million donation from the church to the Adventist Development and Relief Agency. That's a global humanitarian organization the Seventh-day Adventist Church operates. The Bednars also traveled to Huancayo, Peru, where Elder Bednar received the key to the city and discussed the upcoming temple. Elder Bednar also met with multiple leaders in both Peru and Ecuador to discuss the establishment of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in those countries.
I find it especially enjoyable to visit with government leaders. Many times they don't have a complete understanding of who we are, and to be able to respond to their questions, help them see the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a global faith. It's interesting to see their surprise and to know how we can then collaborate and work together.
Elder Bednar, who has been an apostle for about 20 years, said his and Sister Bednar's travels have shown them the universality of the gospel. There are more than 34,000 emotions humans can experience. That's according to a theory by psychologist Robert Plutchik. And the newly released book, The Totally Not Boring Book of Feelings, also teaches children about 40 of those feelings. It's written by Jolie Taylor and illustrated by Brandon Dorman. The Totally Not Boring Book of Feelings is a book with 40 short stories, each sharing a fictional story relating to a feeling that kids frequently experience. Dorman is a New York Times best-selling illustrator and has worked on books like the Goosebumps series, Fablehaven, and Dragon Watch. Taylor has been working to become an author for 12 years, and this is her first published book. The book features common feelings like anger, sadness, love, and more infrequently talked about emotions like feeling sentimental or unique and accepting that allow parents and teachers to start conversations about complex emotions with their children. Taylor hopes children will learn more about their feelings they might not understand.
And I think it's going to get kids excited about reading and helping them get to longer books, especially that transition from like picture books to chapter books. But I think also for them to buy it for their kids so that the kids do understand that those uncomfortable feelings are normal and healthy and they're just human to feel. And then also to talk about them.
The book is geared toward elementary school children. Each story is 2 to 4 pages long and helps with the attention span of most kids. The characters and illustrations are based on the different feelings addressed in the book. Dorman recommends the book to all readers.
I just hope people enjoy and have fun reading and looking at pictures and putting those two together. This is a book that, out of all the books that I've done or illustrated things like that, if you're going to have a few Brandon Dorman books on your shelf, I would definitely pick this one up. I would have this on the shelf.
The book was released today and can now be purchased at Amazon, Deseret Book, or most book suppliers. Idaho Falls School District 91 and Frontier Credit Union will hold the official ribbon-cutting ceremony and after-party for the new Frontier Fields next Monday. The fields are the new home for Idaho Falls High School baseball and softball this year and Tiger soccer next year. The ribbon cutting will include activities like Dunk a Coach, a home run derby, rope and wind challenges, giveaways, and more. Idaho Falls High School athletes and coaches will also be there, and I understand there will be some food. The event is from 5 to 7 p.m., and the actual ribbon cutting is right before 6 with some speakers representing District 91. The fields are located at 899 East 49th Street in Idaho Falls. These have been your evening headlines for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. I hope you make your day great. I'm Brandon Isle. You can catch more news and interviews on our podcast feed. Just follow BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast app or ask Google, Alexa, or Siri to play BYU-Idaho Radio. You can also find us on your social media. Follow us on Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube. Be informed, be inspired. This is BYU-Idaho Radio.